Let's start with the prompt. We're looking for a finding that's going to weaken the hypothesis. So we want to pay extra attention to this. It's going against whatever the hypothesis is. So let's start reading. A student performs an experiment testing her hypothesis that a slightly acidic soil environment is beneficial for the growth of this plant than a neutral soil environment. She planted 16 seeds in a mixture of equal amounts of coffee grounds, which are acidic, and potting soil, and another 16 seeds in potting soil without the coffee grounds as the control. The two groups of seeds were exposed to the same growing conditions and monitored for 3 weeks. So the theory, the hypothesis, is that acidic soil is going to be more beneficial, and the acidic had to do with the coffee grounds, which are known to be acidic. And so we're looking for an answer that says the opposite, that says that the acidic plants, the coffee plants, grew less, or that the non-acidic plants, the non-coffee plants, grew more, because that would be the exact opposite of what the hypothesis said, and it would therefore weaken it. So let's look at A. The plants planted in the soil without the coffee grounds were taller at the end of the experiment than the plant with the coffee grounds, with a mixture of coffee grounds. So that fits perfectly. That's exactly this idea right here. So looking at B now, the plants grown in the soil without the coffee grounds weighed less. Well, that would support the idea. It's the opposite of what we're looking for, because that would support the hypothesis that was given in the beginning, that the ones that would have had the acidic coffee grounds would have grown more. So we can get rid of that. We're looking for something that goes against that. And C, the plants planted in the soil without the coffee grounds sprouted significantly later in the experiment. So nothing about timing as in earlier or later. We're just looking for more growth or healthier growth. So we can get rid of C. And D, fewer of the plant seeds planted in the soil without the coffee grounds sprouted plants. So that would actually support. So once again, it's the opposite, because the ones that didn't have the coffee grounds, the acid, fewer of those sprouted, which would suggest that the coffee grounds, the acid, would actually perform better. And so that's the opposite of what we're looking for. And the answer that sounded good to us here was A.